This is Science Week 31, Day 1, and we're going to be moving on today from talking so much about the stars and the sun and the brightness of the sun and why it appears so bright to us. We're going to be taking it down a little bit more to what we understand here on Earth and looking at how it plays with our shadows. So our phenomenon is, why do shadows move? I want you to think about that and then watch the video and think about, why do shadows move? This is Science Week 31, Day 1. And then the next question is, what happens to your shadow over the course of the day? And there's a video there. And as you watch that short video, think about, well, what does happen to your shadow? Does it stay the same? Does it change directions? Does it get taller? Does it get smaller? What happens to your shadow? And then we have two videos here, and just watching the sun, how it appears to move across the sky, and look for patterns that you might notice about how the sun rises and how the sun sets. And now we know the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. As you're looking at this picture there, you need to know, obviously it's not that a whole bunch of suns, but that's just showing a time-lapse photograph of the sun moving across the sky. So have you noticed ever that your shadow gets small at noon? And so think about that next time you go out to recess or you go outside around noon. Look at your shadow on a sunny day. And the reason it gets smaller is because the sun is directly right above you. So what causes those shadows to move? So is it because the earth is moving or the sun moving? So then you're going to watch another video to investigate that. And another video again to see how shadows change and what is the pattern of how a shadow changes. Does it start small? Does it start tall? Does it end small and tall? So watch this video to see how your shadow changes throughout the day. And then the last thing you're going to do if you have these things at home is you're going to get maybe a soccer ball or a basketball, some kind of ball, and a flashlight, the piece of paper that you're going to tape onto your ball. And that piece of paper should be sticking straight up, just like the picture that is there. And see if you can have someone hold the flashlight and shine it at your ball. And that flashlight needs to not move, but your ball is going to move. So you're going to point the paper at the flashlight, and then you're going to rotate the ball and observe the shadow made by the paper. And see, well, when is the shadow shortest and when is the shadow longest? And why does the shadow change? Because what you're trying to do here is to imitate a little bit the sun and its effect on shadows. So have fun with that.